Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be looking at the race review for Allez, and it's for the Zwift Racing League for the month of July. So let's take a look real quick. By the way, this is Zwift Insider. They have amazing details of each track if you've never used it before. So it looks like it's going to be mostly of a flat race, and I believe this climb here is a little bit steep. Actually, no, the other way around, sorry, going this way. And then there is a little bit of I think it's like up to 7% degree right there under a bridge. So at the start of this race, I was racing score 230, and I just recently got to category C. So that was a major accomplishment. But yeah, so I just wanted to see how I perform in this race. I competed in the 210 to 330 category, which is a little bit high for my racing score, but I just like to have a challenge. So let's take a look. So in this race there's 33 different riders, so quite a few. Not the biggest, but still quite a few for this race. And it's a short race. It's 2 laps. Yeah, 10.2 miles, so a pretty short one. So I'm expecting this race to be very much in the group, not a lot of breakaways, and perhaps maybe one at the end. I was thinking right where the bridge section is, somebody probably was gonna sprint there at the end on the last lap, because it's really not a long way until the actual end of the race. So at the start of the lap 2, I was very much struggling, and I had to do everything I needed to do to stay with his lead group, because they're starting to break a little bit away from the rest. And so I was like, okay, this is the chance. I know I'm already at 180 and more heart rate, but yeah, I knew I had to go. Even if it meant I was not gonna have energy for the end. I had to go.
That's good.
So that was a huge effort for me, and I thought it was over. I really didn't think I was gonna have any sprint at the end after this, but at least I was glad that I was with the group. So towards the end of the second lap, we really started slowing down a lot. To the point that even the group behind caught up with us, the one that we broke away at the beginning of the lap. But I understand why. I was pretty sure it was because everybody was getting ready for that final sprint, so they were saving energy so they could push at the end. So this is where I thought there was going to be some sort of breakaway, so I was getting ready to see who was going to push, and I start adding a little bit of power here because I'm just getting ready. I did not want to use my feather because I wanted to use my feather right at the end at the sprint if I could get there. My goal was to be with the people in front, try to minimize how much energy I use without losing them, of course, and then go for the sprint. And I see here nobody's really pushing too much forward, and the group behind catches up as well. So I end up just easing off a little bit and get a little bit closer to the end. So right here we're approaching the end, and I decide that 0.2 miles I will pop the feather and sprint. It's a relatively long sprint, but I mean that's typically how I like to do them. And Jay does the exact same thing. He doesn't have a feather, but he's pushing. He's got a pretty strong sprint. I have to control how much power I add because it's a relatively long sprint, and I end up passing the entire group. And then I am approaching that what was the first place, and I want to pass them, so I'm gonna get past them. Unfortunately, I cannot catch with Jay, so congrats to Jay. Very good sprint, very well timed, but honestly I'm really happy with second place.
I'm dying. Oh my god. I swear I'm about to pass out. Oh my God. I'm surprised that not many people pushed.
So here it is, the final classification. I ended up in second place with 2.7 watts, which is pretty efficient compared to the opposition here. My sprint was not the strongest. I think it was mostly that I was trying to pace it. I was not trying to push too hard at the end. I was trying to go over a longer distance. I think I probably had a little bit more pace, but I don't think I was gonna get first place anyway, so I don't mind it too much. And again, I'm really happy with second place. I think it was pretty good. On the other hand, 239, so I only went from 230 to 239. Is not very much for second place, but it is what it is. I will try this upcoming Sunday. I will try to race in a higher category. I don't remember the exact number now, but I think it's like 270 to 370. I don't really remember exactly, but it's somewhere there. So we'll see how that goes. I'm probably gonna get dropped, but honestly, I feel like, you know, last race I did 5th place. Now I'm doing 2nd. I'm kind of getting pretty close to that top spot, and I don't really want to compete too much at the top. I want to, you know, compete somewhere where I'm going to struggle seriously. Not that I didn't struggle here, I did, but you know, I don't want to expect first place. That's really the main thing for me. So yeah, pretty good race. I really liked it. The next one's RGV, so that one is going to be pretty flat. So we'll see how that goes. And thanks for watching again. Let me know any of your opinions, any suggestions or tips. I'd very appreciate them. And if you're new, I hope you enjoy the video and learn something from it. And I'll see you in the next video.